Hello, Body Party Sales. Hello, all of you in Galaxy and Excite and Hooray and High Wattage. How are you all? I am going to share this to my personal group and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope you all are ready for some Cajun cooking. I will be sharing the recipe afterwards. But guys, it's super simple and it's super easy. But before we get started, I just want to share with you a little bit. We're going to be using Vinton serves tonight. And guys, this two-piece set, of course, the two-piece set you would get when you recruit someone would both be red. I'm using a little bit of mix from each one. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First things first, how many of you just love, let me see if I can find the comments right here. How many of you love to see or taste or anything to do with lemon and blueberry? I think lemon and blueberry are two very amazing flavor combos. And I'm going to tell you, Marsha gave me this idea and I'm trying this tonight for the first time. So we're going to be using the shallow rectangle. And guys, it's super easy. It's 1 can of blueberry pie filling and some lemon cookies. Now, Archway is better, but they didn't have Archway at the store. So I got Pepperidge Farm. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this because, guys, those two ingredients in 7 minutes are going to have a lovely, lovely dessert for you. It's kind of like a lemon blueberry crumble. So first things first, you take 4 of the cookies. I got 4 cookies right here. And you just kind of crumble them up into the bottom of the tray, of the Vinton serve. And I know y'all are probably struggling to see this. And oh, thank you, Marsha, for taking that banner off. I'm going to try to put my screen down a little bit. I'll cut off my head for just a few minutes, but I'll be okay. These are lemon sugar cookies. This was the closest I could find to the Archway cookies. And I know we used to have the Archway in our area, but apparently Walmart did not have it for grocery pickup today. So we're going to go with Pepperidge Farm because they're pretty awesome too. So I'm sure you could break these up easily, guys, with like inside of a Ziploc, one of our silicone Ziploc bags, especially those thin ones. But I'm working with my hands here. So give me just a few seconds. I'm almost finished cookie number 4. And then you kind of lay it out on the bottom. Towel. Got to wash my hands before I pop open the can. All right. So the next thing is you open up your pie filling. And you just pour your pie filling all across the top or all across your cookies. So Marsha said they like extra fruits and she does 2 cans, but I was a little nervous to do 1 can. So, because really and truly, I'm the only one in my house that eats lemon and blueberry. So we're gonna do this right here. Then I'm just going to kind of spread it out over the cookies. And then we're going to take the rest of those cookies and we're going to crumble it up over the blueberry. Do this, guys. Try to get some more of that blueberry. All right. Put that in the sink and get those other cookies right out of this little thing. Give me a shout out. Let me know where you're watching from while I crumble up 4 more cookies, guys. We're going to put this in the microwave for 7 minutes. And then I'm going to let y'all be able to see my head again. I'm just crumbling it up and placing it on top of the blueberries right here. And I will take some pictures afterwards and send it to your business leaders so that those of you that want to share this, because I love sharing recipes. Real life pictures that looks like I cooked it, even though sometimes I didn't. So tonight you are watching me. That makes you the professional. You have hands-on experience doing this recipe because you're seeing it done. So I want you all to claim you did this yourself. So we have some from Louisiana watching. Hi, Soaring High Sales. We got all kinds of people all over. And I know that there are some business leaders who actually had some live events going on tonight. So hopefully y'all will catch this as a replay and you will enjoy cooking. Let me get my little spatula back. Didn't want to make too much of a mess. I'm just going to kind of flatten it out. All right. Wipe my hands real quick again, guys. And I'll raise up this screen a little bit. See the top of my head again. All my gray hairs. All right, guys. So your vent is in the up position and 7 minutes in the microwave. So all right. Next, guys, we're going to be doing shoot, I forgot what my hang on right here, guys. Forgot the sausage to take it out the fridge. I didn't want to take it out too early and it would be sitting on the counter for too long. So next we're going to be doing a jambalaya, and this is something that down in Louisiana lots and lots of people love jambalaya. It has some meat, it has some beans. Of course, if you are not a meat person, you could probably substitute this with extra beans, and it has some rice. So it's super easy. So while we're waiting on this, it only takes about a minute because it's like dump it all in. I want to share a little bit with you. You know, we talked about the vent and serves, how you can get this when you recruit. Guys, this size right here, this large D, that's an exclusive size and we don't sell it. So if you're going to want this, because this is what I'm going to be making my jambalaya in tonight, if you're going to want this one, you're going to want to share the opportunity with someone. Help them get the $100 in sales so you earn this, okay? Now, there is a whole lot of big words, and I am a little old Cajun person, and some of those big words on what this material is very hard for my tongue to throw it out there. So I'm just going to let you know this is BPA free, BPS, PVC free, okay? There's some other words. What I'm going to tell you about this is, how many of you know how hard a windshield on an airplane is? Those things are super hard. They get hit by birds up in the sky doing hundreds of miles an hour, and very seldom, but very seldom, will the windshield break. Well, guys, this material is the same composite. It's not the exact same calibrations, but it's the same composite those airplane windshields are made out of. So these are very sturdy and very strong. That being said, oh my goodness, guys, these things are absolutely amazing because they are great. I'm on the wrong page. Let me go to this one. They go from the fridge, the freezer, to the microwave. They cannot go in the oven, but they can go in the dishwasher. So about the only thing you can't do with this is put it on a barbecue pit or put it in the oven. So these are absolutely amazing to have. And what's so great about them is you can cook in it and you can serve out of it without having to dirty a second bowl or plate or whatever container. But guys, that shallow one, my husband uses that a lot. We use the shallow ones for barbecues. So we'll put some meat and some rice and some beans in it, and he'll take that to work. Well, he can heat it up and he can eat right out of it, and he doesn't need an extra plate. So these are some amazing little products. They are liquid tight. They are user friendly, guys. Easy open, easy close valve. Very easy. It's closed. When you're freezing or putting it in the fridge, you keep it closed. When you're using it in a microwave, it's the only time you literally pop the seal up on it. All right, guys. You leave the seal on the container. It permits you to have free splattering in the microwaves, or splatter free in the microwave. So with the cover, your microwave is going to stay clean. All right. They have rounded sides, not square. And they have feet on the bottom. You see these little feet? These are absolutely great because when it's sitting in the microwaves can go around those feet and come up through the bottom, through the sides, kind of like elevates it a little bit. They have some nice little carry handles, and these do not normally get hot, so you can carry it very, very well. There's texture on the inside. I don't know if you can see it, but you can tell that it's textured on the bottom. You can kind of see from the side where the texture stops. All right. And this is great because when you're stirring or serving or anything, you're not going to see the scratches that you would normally see in something that is not textured, especially if you use a metal spoon. We'd always recommend the Tupperware spoons, serving utensils, but sometimes, the wrong people put a metal spoon in, and you can't kill them because they're your family. You love them. So you just have to say, you know what? You didn't scratch my container. All right. They're stackable. As you noticed earlier, I had the red on top of the blue. So they're easy to stack. They stack really well in your freezer. The larger sides, if you're using it, you can store soups, and Southern people, we do a lot of gumbos and stews. These are the perfect sizes. This one right here, I actually have 4 of them, guys. And I always keep one for just for the refrigerator, not necessarily for the freezer, because if I do a pot of soup or a pot of gumbo, it makes it perfect to put it in here. Again, they're dishwasher safe, freezer safe, microwave safe, and refrigerator safe. So we're going to talk a little more about these in a minute while this is cooking, because it's got less than 2 minutes. We're going to throw this jambalaya together. And guys, I think you are going to be so amazed at how to do this. Let's see. Get this comment off. Let's see. I don't know how to get that banner off. Oh. Well, I don't know. I was going to take it off, but anyways. So first things first, guys. You start with 1 pound of sausage. This is smoked sausage. I cut it into little bite-sized pieces, and you're just going to pour that whole thing of sausage right in your vent and serve, okay? Now, next you need 1.5 cups of medium grain rice. Long grain rice is okay to use, but it takes a lot longer to cook. So uncooked rice, just pour that all in there. All right, because it's so easy. You just dump. All right, next you need a can of French onion soup, and you need your Tupperware can opener. Okay, guys. Now, I know the can opener is out of stock right now, but this is my favorite thing to demo at a party, because I open my cans above my head at every party I go to. Every party. And I want you to get practice doing that. Smells so good. We're going to put it on the side until I finish doing this. All right, so we got the French onion soup going right here. And this recipe takes 25 minutes in the microwave on high. And this can is really glued tight. All right. So this is the French onion soup. You're just going to pour that right in there. Tight glue. Candace is making sure that soup don't come out. All right. Then you can use beef broth or beef consomme. It doesn't matter which one. Guys, normally the cans are the same size, the soup and the beef broth or beef consomme, and I normally buy my beef broth in bigger containers. So a lot of times I will just use that same can and pour right from the big box container of the beef broth. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you. So pour that right on top, guys. Now, I lost my beans. Hang on. I lost the can of beans, guys. Next is your can of black eyes. You can use any black eyes you want. Some people use the black eyes with jalapeno in it. And sorry, guys. I had 2 kids here today with pneumonia that I took care of all day, so I'm a little frazzled right now. So please excuse me for not having it all together. But anyway, you can use the jalapeno flavored and not add seasoning. It's all up to you. I prefer not to use the jalapeno and add my own seasoning. So I will be doing that tonight. So can of black eyes. And literally, guys, it was 3 cans. Black eyes, French onion soup, and beef broth or beef consomme. Consomme. Now, Cajun seasoning, season to taste, guys. If you are not one that likes a lot of spice, don't worry about seasoning it because your sausage has some seasoning. And if you're using spicy sausage, then you definitely do not want to be adding too much other seasonings to it. All right, and all you're going to do is stir this up a little bit. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is the recipe, okay? But I'm going off the recipe a little bit tonight because I had 2 boneless pork chops left over from the weekend, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them. So I literally just cut them into small sizes. I'm just going to throw that in here too. Sometimes I'll have leftover chicken, like we baked a chicken or barbecued a chicken or whatever. Guys, I'll add that with my sausage because jambalaya is kind of a mixture of leftover meats you have in your fridge. A lot of times, if you're not cooking it, this recipe, if you're just cooking jambalaya in Louisiana, it is literally your leftover gravies that went with your rice and your beans and your meat and stuff. So we got everything in here. We're going to put the cover on. I am going to vent it before I put it on. I just find that the covers seal better that way. And it needs to be up in that up position anyway. And I'm going to throw this. Did y'all want to see it? I didn't even think to tell y'all. Let's see here, guys. Let's see if I can show you this without spilling all over the counter. All right. So Donna says, all those ingredients are yummy. I'm going to tell y'all this right here. It's one of the best and easiest meals you can prepare. And it's just Troy and I here. So this jambalaya, we're looking at least 3 meals. At least. My microwave is a 1000 watt microwave, and 25 minutes is all I need on it. But if yours is a little less, you might want to go 30 minutes just to see. All right, y'all ready to take a look at this blueberry lemon cookie thing? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know, Miss Marcia. You might have just got me the best dessert ever. Guys, take a look at this. I wish you could smell it. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can grab a plate real quick. And I'll put some in a plate because, we got to taste it. Now, it looks very, very hot. Oh, my goodness. That is pretty impressive, guys. It's hot. It is very hot. And I don't know if my husband will like it, but I sure know I'm gonna. Got a fart. Let's check this out, guys. What y'all thinking? Yes, no? Who wants a bite? Get out of town. I'm just going to sit with this right here, and I'm going to take the fork and I'm going to eat the whole thing. So, a few more things, guys. These vent and serves are absolutely amazing for prepping your meals ahead of time because you can freeze them or you can just put them in the fridge. They come in different sizes. We're talking about the rectangles. They come in round and they come in square and they come in rectangle. Again, they're liquid tight. They have little feet on the bottom, and they stack inside of each other really well for storage. So, all right, let me see. Does anybody have any questions? Because like I told y'all, this Jambalaya is going to take 25 minutes. I'm not going to stand here and talk for 25 minutes, but I will come with some photos for your business leaders, and that way they will be able to just kind of share them with y'all. I'll share the recipe, but guys, super, super easy. Both of these recipes, if you are doing a home party or even if you're doing a virtual party, guys, get y'all some of these cookies and get y'all some of these blueberry pie filling. Oh my goodness, this would be amazing. You know what would also be good? Those lemon cookies with lemon pie filling. I bet you that would be amazing too. So if you like strawberries, maybe some oatmeal cookies with some strawberry. That would probably be pretty good too. So Rametta, you're not that far. Come on over, girlfriend. You can have some of this blueberry with me. We'll each get a fork and eat on each side. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining. If you have any questions, please let your business leader know. And you know what, guys? I challenge you all to talk to someone today, tonight, tomorrow, in the next couple of days. Let's get you a new team member added to your team. And let's get you earning these exclusive size vent and serves. Because while you can get this one in the 7-piece, you cannot get that big one at all. And the only way to get that, guys, is going to be when you recruit someone this month and they put on that $100 in sales. So good luck to everyone. We will see you all soon. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight.